I shall make their minds sluggish, that they may neither understand nor discern. So what does this have to do with Saturn? Well, besides the obsession with agriculture, wealth, and all the jewels of Saturn described every time somebody describes God, Saturn, who we've gone over in previous episodes, or Cronus, is the old king of the Titans.
Its original and rightful rulers, the Titans.
Bullshit.
The god of chaos. More importantly, the architect, the imposter god, and the demiurge I'm talking about. Saturn has to do with agriculture, cyclical time, and wealth, abundance. He's also known as the Reaper, or Death. Saturn is Satan. And in 2 Corinthians 4:4, Jesus even references this when he says, the God of this world has blinded the minds. You remember when I mentioned the prison? Well, in the Hymn of the Savior, also one of these texts, conveniently deleted for some reason, it says, again a third time I went forth so that I might enter the midst of darkness and the bowels of the underworld. I brightened my face with light from the consummation of their realm, and I entered their prison, which is the prison of the body.
Denial is the most predictable of all human responses. But rest assured, this will be the 6th time we have destroyed it, and we have become exceedingly efficient at it.
Keep in mind Saturn is the 6th planet. You, mostly made of carbon, which has an atomic number of 6, also has 6 protons and 6 electrons. Sega Saturn? How about Genesis? The Dreamcast symbol? Saturn's North Pole? The cube. 6 triangles, 6 points, 6 sides. The shape of creation in sacred geometry? A hexagram. The Merkaba? 6-point star, etc. Saturn is also Capricorn, the goat. And where have we seen that image? This wasn't just symbolic to Gnostics, it was tactful. They taught techniques to break free and return to oneness, to bypass the archons, to resist the influence of Saturn, to not worship or obey it, but recognize it as the system, the lie, the administrator of the illusion.
Oblivious.
The root of Saturnian worship isn't religion, it's alignment. If you worship the demiurge, bind yourself to the Saturnian current, you'll gain influence within the matrix. Not freedom, power within the prison.
I don't want to be rich. Someone important. Like an actor.
That is the dark trade. You carry a spark of the All-Father, which is feared by the archons and the first ruler.
But they are the gatekeepers. They are guarding all the doors, they are holding all the keys, which means that sooner or later, someone is going to have to fight them.
The sun versus the world serpent, eternally tied together. See, the world serpent doesn't just coil around the earth. It's around your mind. It is the eternal cycle image you see all the time, the Ouroboros. See, in ancient times, the suns all recognized each other as one, a torch being passed to restore the flame and light of humankind from the eternal night or darkness. 1 Corinthians 15:40 even says, the glory of the celestial is one, and terrestrial of another. And in 1545, it says the first Adam was made a living soul, and the last Adam was made a quickening spirit, which was in reference to Jesus. So, let whoever hears this arise from deep sleep, and be raised to a place of honor. Arise and remember what you have heard. Trace your root. Guard yourself against the angels of misery and the demons of chaos. Beware of the deep sleep and the trap or garments of the underworld. Record and communicate this to your spiritual friends. This is the mystery of the unshakable generation. Cursed be anyone who would trade these things for a gift, clothing, or anything like it.
Holy shit, he Carter.